Hey guys, it's Bree. Today I'm going to be talking about what it's like to tour with Disney on Ice. So I kind of want to go over what a general schedule is for a skater. I know there's a lot of questions about this and do you get to explore the cities? Where do you live during this time? Are you staying in hotels? So I just wanted to answer some of those questions and talk about my experience some. So generally you'll get into a new city on Sunday or early Monday morning, depending how far you have to travel from city to city. Normally we'll have Monday through Wednesday to just do whatever you want in a new city. So you get to explore and you get to tour and you get to do all the touristy things with your friends on tour. You're staying in hotels, so you stay in, everybody in one tour will stay in the same hotel, and it's going to be booked for you, and you don't have to pay for it really. The company will pay for it, and then you get to do whatever you want on your off day. Some of my best memories from off days was definitely touring Colorado, because I'd never been there before and it was so pretty. And I went to see the Olympic Training Center with one of my friends, and I went on horseback riding up a mountain. It was super pretty. Colorado's beautiful. And then I also went to New York, and that's one of my favorite places because that was around Christmas time and there was a bunch of outdoor rinks that I got to visit. That was really fun. You'll have Monday through Wednesday to do whatever you want with your friends to tour. And then you will start work on Thursday, usually, sometimes sooner, sometimes later, depending on how busy the city is going to be. You're going to walk to the venue, which is normally walking distance. If it's not walking distance, they'll get you your own private bus to travel from the hotel to the venue in. Once you get to the venue, you're going to be dressed in skating clothes. You're going to get everything out of your makeup box, and so that is traveled with crew. You never have to see it. Your skates are also traveled with crew, so you don't have to fit it into your suitcase. You can just fit the things that you need to live off of, like your kitchen supplies and your clothes and all of your bathroom goodies and stuff like that, into your suitcases, and they'll travel everything that you need to actually skate and perform, like your skates, your guards, your makeup box. All that stuff is going to travel with the company crew. They're going to travel that for you, so it makes your life a little bit easier. You'll get all your makeup stuff and your skates out of your box, and you'll put it at your makeup spot. Your makeup spot is where you're going to live with all of your stuff in the venue, backstage, and that's just where everyone in the girls' makeup room and boys' makeup room, they're separate, are going to leave their stuff, and that's where you have time to just chill, and that's where you have time to put on your makeup and eat and just hang out with your friends during the show and after the show. Every city. So before every new city, once you get to the venue, you're going to unpack all your stuff like I talked about, but then we're going to have class. And class is basically like an edge class camp thing that it's about 30 minutes, I think, and we just do different edge drills and get used to the ice and the size of it, because every ice size is different when you're on tour and it's very small, so you have to get used to the ice. And if there's anything different, like if they're having a pyro issue, which is like fire, which is something like an effect thing that some of the crew works on. If they're having an issue with that, they may want to run a certain scene, so they may need certain skaters to be on the ice to practice a scene with the music, and it's kind of just like the last rehearsal if they need it before a new city. So everybody has the first day jitters, and they're excited because they haven't done a show in a few days, and so it's exciting. So I would go get my show laundry, and then I'd eat a snack, and then they'd call for a meeting. So that's where all of the cast and all of the crew all convene in one area, and the tour director is going to go over if there's anything special, or if there's a new part that they need to switch people out on because someone's sick or something. That's where it's going to be talked about. If there's any last minute rehearsals that need to go on off the ice before the show, that's where that's gonna happen. So that's just kind of how all of the cast and crew are on the same page about the show that's about to go down. After that, they'll have a line captain lead warm-up. So warm-up is 20-ish minutes, and that's where we do our jumping jacks and our running and our stretches before we do our athletic thing on the ice. So our pair skaters will practice their lifts off ice and stuff like that. Once everybody's physically ready to do the show, they're gonna head back into their makeup room, get their show laundry on their body, which is just something that you wear underneath all of your costumes. Everybody wears it so that the costumes don't get gross and they don't get sweaty and they stay in good condition, because you know, they're special costumes and they're expensive, and you don't want to make them nasty because they would cost a lot to replace. Wrap a robe around themselves, and if they're like in the opening act, they'll either go to the character room or they'll go to the costume room and get into costumes. Once the show is started, all the skaters know when to go. If they're doing something new, then that's pretty exciting because it's always fun to learn how to do something new in a show. It's very, very fun to switch it up. After the show's over, everybody gets their show laundry off and their costumes off and everything, and then they're going to have open ice where you can sign up to do sessions to practice your tricks or to just skate around for fun or practice a new scene that you might be doing. These usually have like 5 people on a session, so everybody always like rushes to the sign up so that they can get a chance on the ice. This is usually pretty late at night. This is like 9 or 10 o'clock, and some people don't even get off the ice until like 11 because that's how late some shows go. Then they'll go back to their hotel, take a shower, eat some food, and then they'll get ready to start it all over the next day. Except for usually on Friday, we'll have more than one show. So it's not just opening night show, it's like a show day, like 2 or 3 shows. And then that is the same for Saturday and Sunday. And then on Sunday, after the last show, everybody packs up all their stuff and we go on to the next city, and then we start it all over again. So usually we'll travel in a bus unless it's just too far, and then we'll travel in a plane. I hope this gave you kind of a better idea of what traveling with Disney on Ice is like. It's super exciting and super fun, and it's super fun to just be backstage or be getting ready in the character room or the costume room and be with all your friends, and yeah, it's really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, please head over to my Instagram or my website and ask them there, and I will see you next time.